Season 2, Episode 5, brought to you by The Weekend Sportsman. Okay, it's been a while since I have put out an episode, but things have been crazy with the business, and I do have a really cool trip coming up that is going to make a great episode. But until then, we're going to do a clip show. So if you guys don't know, I do a little weekly clip, a little thing about 30 seconds or less clips of riding. And the thing is, none of those clips make it into any of the shows. They're just for the weekly short clips. And that's what this show is, to show you some of the short clips so that you can maybe start paying attention, subscribe to YouTube, and see what they are. Again, each clip is less than 30 seconds, so it's just a little bit of a glimpse into things that I do in the riding that, again, don't make the show, but they're cute or silly or stupid or whatever. But that's it. So enough talking. On with the show. First up is the secret local trail. Now, this isn't necessarily a secret to many of the people around here, but it is kind of hidden and not a lot of people find it. But I think it's one of the most scenic little sections of a trail around here, and that's what the trail clip is. The little section through the woods. Next up, fold down your mirrors. You look like a dork. Just another little section of local trail, but for some reason, as I'm riding through this and doing laps here, I didn't put the mirrors down. I kind of think I look stupid going through the turns with the mirrors up in the air, but what are you going to do? Next, public park, private trail. Now, I'm not going to show much of this clip because I don't want people to know that I've left a public park onto a private property and ridden a trail. So I just go up the trail and come back down. That's all you're going to see. Am I talking to myself, or are my thoughts really loud? Now, this section here, I'm not going to talk, I'm going to let you hear it, because for some reason in the background, I seem to be talking to myself and didn't even realize it. Next up, just me being silly. Having a little fun out on the bike by myself and a camera. Next up, it's kind of interesting for me, probably not for you, but this is the road that I grew up on. Now, for those of you who don't know, I currently live in the city, but I grew up on a 200-acre farm where I did a lot of riding. And this is the road that I grew up on. It's basically nothing. Up here a little bit further, you will see I will look off to the right, and that's where our house was. It used to be, it burnt down years after we moved out, and nobody rebuilt, and it's totally grown up. Had some warm days in November. I got on the bike and rode some wheelies. This next one I call Sidetracked. I'm out doing some road riding with my friend Eric. We grew up riding together, and he stops to check directions, and I get a little sidetracked and do a little fishtail, a little bit of flat track around there. Can't tell from my camera angle, but a lot of spinning, a lot of stuff like that. Next up is just silly. It's the squeakiest boots I've ever heard. My riding boots. This one's really simple. It's on the same track that you saw a little bit ago with my mirrors up, but it's the other view on the berm turn. Next, I'm having a little fun at a tunnel on a dead-end road near where I live. Next clip is something I seem to be doing more often than I want to, following a quad on a dusty road. Next one, I have to apologize to Harley riders. My friend John has this really awesome Harley, and I did a little flat tracking around a turn, didn't realize I sprayed him, so when he got up in front of me, he roosted me back. This next one I'm not proud of, but I did one time ride a wheelie on a public road. I try to avoid doing stuff like that, and it just happened to be, as soon as I brought the front end up, I spotted a police car sitting up on the hill. One of the first times out on this bike in the woods, I was following a friend on a quad, and of course, I chose the wrong line. This clip, I'm out riding with my friend Eric again, and guess what? I almost hit a turkey. And this final clip pretty much sums up a lot of the reasons why I like riding off-road. I was riding and stopped for a break and realized that I couldn't hear anything but the wind. I want to thank you guys for checking out this show, the little clip show. I hope you enjoyed it. We do have a really good episode coming up here in the future, so you want to keep an eye out for that. Subscribe if you can, just so you can stay up to date on all the stuff. Until next time, this is Michael Joseph saying take care and God bless.